The race for the White House, and tonight Donald Trump speaking about retribution and revenge, saying sometimes revenge can be justified. Rachel Scott covering the campaign.
Tonight, back on the campaign trail for the first time since he was convicted of 34 criminal counts, former President Donald Trump increasingly focused on revenge.
I just went through a rigged trial in New York.
In a series of interviews, Trump implying that if he's reelected, he will seek payback against Democrats, including Joe Biden.
Look, when this election is over, based on what they've done, I would have every right to go after them. And it's easy because it's Joe Biden.
In an interview with Dr. Phil, he doubled down.
You have so much to do, you don't have time to get even. You only have time to get right.
Well, revenge does take time, I will say that.
It does.
And sometimes revenge can be justified, Phil. I have to be honest. Sometimes it can.
In another interview, dodging a question about whether he would order the Justice Department to prosecute Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, who brought the case that led to his conviction, saying, quote, "We're going to see what happens." In Normandy, President Biden telling David Trump is undermining the rule of law.
What do you think the American people should make of this? How important do you think this conviction should be in this race for president?
That's for the public to decide, but one thing for certain is stop undermining the rule of law. Stop undermining the institutions. That's what this whole effort is. All the MAGA Republicans are coming out saying this was a fix, this was a jury that this was a judge that set up to get Trump. There's no evidence of any of that, none. He's trying to undermine it. Look, he got a fair trial. The jury spoke like they speak in all cases, and it should be respected.
This case is not over. The former president is set to be sentenced just over a month from now on July 11th, 4 days before the Republican National Convention begins. David.
Rachel Scott live in Washington. Thanks, Rachel.